Thursday, April 28th, 2016, 11:03 p.m. And now, just about 2 minutes ago, as I showed you before, see it?
Firearms agents, they just finished searching a house in connection with this case.
See it?
And Avenjoy has
This one just came through about 2 minutes ago. That same bullshit. Them low-life having bitch-ass motherfuckers. Look at the same number. Same number, and look at this.
25-year-old Alex Brizzi. Investigators swarmed the suspect's home looking for answers as to why he allegedly walked into Fox 45 with a fake bomb.
That same number. See that number right there?
His son recently changed his attitude,
see it?
saying the world is going
look
to
at this.
end on June 3rd.
Exact same number, just with no dashes. Those no-life having bitches continue to send this shit to my phone. Now, how them bitches got my number? I don't know. But you see it, right?
What to do, he's
and you see that right there?
I can't say, you gotta go into the hospital.
That same shit. Same file, same size. Those my wife having bitches continue to think that I'm stupid. And you can see this is, so you know. So you know it's live. This video. And there's the time.
Devices in it that look like explosives.
Turns out what the suspect claimed was a bomb was actually candy bars, rigged with wires that looked like a detonator.
The wire was also running down the sleeve of his jacket into his hand.
So, as you see,
some type of detonation type device.
Once outside the
as you see them bitches continue to send that shit.
As
you see them bitches continue to send that shit to my phone, thinking I'm gonna download it, so them bitches can charge me and then say this shit. And say them bitches didn't send it. Now, how did they get my number? This is my second phone. How did they get my number?
We often use robots to manipulate things. Like
no life having bitch. That's why the bitches don't have no fucking life. And you see how the bitches jack the levels up. Back to the levels.
We're using the robot to manipulate his body.
Agents wrapped up their search within the last hour. The father told us he believes police acted appropriately earlier today. Reporting live, Avenjoy, WJZ Eyewitness News.
Thank you. WJZ's live complete coverage continues now.
The bitches got it turned down now, but the bitches jacked the shit up to almost a 3.0 just a few minutes ago.
Well, for those that don't know, TV Hill is home to 3 stations, including our own. It's also home to a number of families and businesses. Today, we were all brought together a little closer in the face of true terror. No one wanted to believe it was real. A man claiming to have a bomb barricading himself inside Fox 45 on TV Hill. Man's walking out, man's walking out. Fox 45 meteorologist Vetus Reed describes the unfolding horror as it played out onto the street. 6761.
To be honest with you, sir, I feel like we're getting in the way here.
SG-1 has valuable experience with both hyperspace travel and the Prometheus itself. Besides, you're missing the B7X-009. Shouldn't take more than a few hours. General Greer and I just want you there for the shakedown crew.
In the unlikely event of an emergency.
Something like that. Enjoy the ride, Colonel. Hammond out.
This is Prometheus. Requesting data for mission start.
Prometheus is standing for. You have an affirmative for hyperspace window activation.
Roger that. Major, we have a go.
Yes, sir. Activating window.
Diagnostics on all weapon systems, including shields.
Rig transport?
Hit all of them. Also set up a hull breach simulation for 500. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Jack.
Got yourself a fine crew here, Robinson.
You got a pretty solid team yourself.
Speaking of that,
Jack, I know that in the event of a real situation with a globe, You feel that your place would be on the bridge.
Well, if not me, you'd be a fool not to take advantage of Teal'c's expertise, and Carter's a genius.
You're absolutely right. But you're just along for the shakedown cruise. My crew needs to be able to count on me and on each other after you're gone.
I guess I can respect that.
Besides, I highly doubt we'll run into the gold on this mission. We just dropped out of hyperspace.
Carter, Teal, meet me on the bridge.
Major?
We were supposed to be in hyperspace for another 90 minutes, or I don't know what happened.
What's our position?
40.62 light years short of the target, sir.
Something must have caused the hyperdrive to shut down automatically.
The only way that would happen is if the computer detected some instability in the quadrant powering the engines.
He's right, sir. Diagnostics show a massive power surge in the hyperdrive. The failsafes kicked in and shut it down.
Have you begun restart procedures?
I've tried, but the computer won't allow startup.
Carter, you promised me it would work.
It did work.
No, it didn't.
The hyperdrive was fitted with a buffer like a surge protector. It was designed to modulate extreme fluctuations in the energy coming from the quadrant. This shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, it is happening.
Yet it is.
Something must have damaged the buffer.
Sir, with your permission, I'd like to take a look.
Yeah, me too.
Take Major Gant with you. Report back to me as soon as possible.
Well, we were right. Something caused the buffer to overload. It's more or less fried.
I don't understand. It was created to handle massive amounts of energy.
Gravity waves. I just checked the ship's sensor logs. We passed through an intense gravity wave from a collapsing star while in hyperspace.
Well, that would explain it. It was too much for the buffer to handle.
But the hyperdrive engines are still intact, and we're still within the quadrant.
Yeah, but we have no way of regulating it. There's no way to calculate the distance we've traveled because of the quadrant's inherent instability.
We could end up anywhere.
Well, if he was going to help out, he'd have shown by now.
Who?
Thor? Little guy? Gray?
I know who Thor is. The Asgard have proven valuable in similar situations.
Carter?
I'm afraid it doesn't look good, sir. Even if we were able to write a subroutine into the computer to bypass the buffer, we'd still risk the reactor going critical.
We'll use whatever you need to repair the buffer. Cannibalize whatever systems you deem necessary.
With all due respect, Colonel, I can't.
Carter?
Sir, I helped design the buffer module. I can tell you right now there is no possible way I can make it operational. Not with what we have on this ship. It's like a light bulb that's burned out. You can't just fix it.
Do we have any extra home? There's no redundancy connected to your system.
So you're saying there's no redundancy?
Even if we were to use the maximum satellite flux, it would take years. We don't have the supplies.
Not to mention the relativistic effects.
That buffer has to be repaired.
Actually, maybe another solution. According to the cartouche, there's a planet 0.3 light years from our current position, P3X744. We've tried dialing it unsuccessfully, but the cartouche to get there at some point.
Perhaps it may be there.
Well, if we can make it there and get home, we can get what we need to repair the ship.
We're still talking about a 4-month journey using submarine engines. We'd never make it.
We use the hyperdrive.
I thought we couldn't do that.
For a protracted period of time, no.
744 would be a pretty short hop.
The shorter the burst of energy required, the less chance of instability.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's your call. But I don't see how we have much choice.
Major Gant, plot a course for 744.
Now orbiting P3X744, sir.
Any port in a storm, eh?
Good work, people.
Sir, computers are detecting a rapid energy buildup in the quadrant cells.
Shut down power to the reactor.
Controls will not respond, sir. The reaction is continuing uncontrolled.
Jet must have triggered a power surge that overloaded the reactor control systems. Sir, without the buffer, we have no way to stop the buildup. We have a few minutes before the quadrant reactor goes critical.
Stand by to jettison the reactor module.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, if I'm wrong about there being a Stargate on this planet, we're losing our only means of getting home.
It would appear there is little choice. Bring shields and sublight engines online.
We're not going to be able to get very far away before it blows.
We were about to find out just how good our shields are.
All hands brace for impact.
Reactor module separation on the mark. 3, 2, 1, mark.
Module Jetson.
Get us clear. Full military thrust. Sir. Damage report.
The electromagnetic pulse penetrated the shield, sir. Primary computer systems are down. All we have is artificial gravity and life support on most decks.
Casualties.
None reported.
Not soon until we get systems back online.
It's too early to say, sir.
I'd like to assist if I may.
Please do, Major.
Colonel Bronson, I'm picking up atomic bogies originating from the planet's surface. Position heading this way.
Can you identify them?
Velocity and size indicate some sort of long-range ballistic weapon, sir. We're under attack.
You both have a perfect driving record.
Perfect.
Tickets, no accidents?
It is until one of you flips a food truck, ruining the perfect record.
Yeah.
The guy may have run because the officer put his hand on his gun.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Why is that even doing anything? Do you see this?
It's still not clear why he ran or why the officer pursued. And Stoughton says that's the point.
656 on that suspicious vehicle.
The professor says this simulation sometimes reveals a subconscious bias.
Sir? Sir, Mom, get back in the car! Get back in the car!
It seemed like the police officer just kind of expected the worst. I'm just gonna say he kind of racially profiled him a little bit.
Baltimore City police do scare people, and it's like whenever they get pulled over, like you can just assume there's bad news.
The officer's dash cam reveals more of what happened.
Get back in the car!
Some believe the driver knocked down the officer.
I think with a combination of both. So if he, as he opened the door, it seemed like he fell, so it was probably a push, door, both.
But video from another point of view reveals a bee scared the driver who leaps from the car. The officer falls down on his own.
How intense was a fight? How intense was a suspect's resistance? How much force did an officer use? The body camera can exaggerate all of that.
The Baltimore City Police Department is phasing in body cams and recognizes the limitations.
It's a snapshot of something that's going on. It's not the end-all be-all for every encounter that is taking place.
Professor Stoughton supports police body cams, but considers it unrealistic for the public to believe that they will solve police accountability problems or minimize excessive force. He says they'll be most useful when everyone recognizes their limitations. For the 11 News I-Team, I'm David Collins.
That's certainly eye-opening. Arlington National Cemetery holds the graves of hundreds of thousands of America's heroes. The problem? Space is running out. And now the Army is looking to expand the cemetery by as much as 38 acres. They hope that will give them at least another 20 years. Reportedly, negotiations have been going on for several years now, but no final agreement has been reached. The Army says it wants to begin construction on the project by 2018.
Well, authorities have arrested 3 family members of one of the San Bernardino terror attack shooters, although it's not related to the shootings. Prosecutors say they were involved in a marriage scheme to fraudulently allow one of them to stay inside the United States. They say they uncovered the sham marriage during the investigation into the December shootings that killed 12 people and injured 22 others. Prosecutors say they lied under oath to get immigration benefits.
Now, your 11
contracts, no monthly fee,
No price hikes to worry about. Just crystal clear picture and sound that's better than cable and satellite because over-the-air broadcast stations don't alter their signal like cable and satellite. HD 3 TV's thin, low-profile design makes it easy to conceal behind curtains, artwork, furniture, and more. It's perfect for apartments, a must for RVs. It's perfect for dorm rooms and boats. Great for tailgating parties. Watch the pre-show before the game. You can pay $120 per year for an extra cable box. HD 3 TV lets you watch TV in as many rooms in your home as you want without paying any extra fees or running cable wires. For a limited time through today's special TV offer, you can cut the cord with the HD 3 TV digital antenna for only $10. But wait, order in the next 10 minutes and we'll double your entire order for free. That's an extra antenna for the RV, boat, kids room, anywhere for free. That's two HD 3 TV digital antennas of $40 value or only $10. This offer will never be available in stores, so call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-520-8317 or go online to h23tv.com. Order now.
Missiles are on an intercept course.
Base of action, get set of order.
We can't maneuver, sir.
All right. Armed weapons, we'll try to take them out.
Weapons control is down, sir.
How long before they hit?
3 minutes.
It's not enough time to get the systems back online, sir.
Colonel, they only launched their missiles after we exploded our hyperdrive above their atmosphere. Could have very well looked like an attack from their point of view.
I agree, sir. Based on the weapons they fired, they're obviously a fairly sophisticated race. The EM pulse that knocked out most of our computer systems could have had the same impact on their planet.
Then how were they able to launch missiles?
Ballistic missile sites on Earth are shielded for EMP.
Let's talk to him.
2 minutes to missile impact.
Sir, I can broadcast the multiple frequencies. If they're listening, they'll pick it up.
Do it.
This is Colonel Jack O'Neill of the United States Air Force vessel Prometheus. Can anyone hear me down there? The explosion that just happened in orbit over your planet was an accident. Resulting EM pulse damaged our ship and we were defenseless against your attack. We've come a long way to meet you folks. So if there's anything you could do to, stop those missiles.
1 minute to impact.
Lock down all compartments and brace for impact.
We very much like the opportunity to land and introduce ourselves, but destroy our ship. That's going to be very difficult.
Missile self-destruct at 17,000 meters.
This is Commander Cal Bassett of the Green Security Force. We will transmit landing coordinates. Calvus, out.
Not exactly an engraved invitation, but
I would prefer not landing until we have our shields and weapons back online.
We should have systems back up within a few minutes, sir.
Sir, I've been scanning for naquita traces with the ship's sensors in an effort to determine the location of the Stargate. So far, I've got nothing.
Could the information on the cartouche be incorrect?
Hasn't been wrong yet.
They don't accept our apology. Finding the Stargate's going to be released, I promise.
weapons. Maybe.
Howdy, fellas. Colonel Jack O'Neill.
Several powerful weapons are aimed at both you and your ship.
It's Air Force.
It's on yourselves, or you be fired upon. This is not negotiable.
I believe he's being sincere in his threat, O'Neill.
Well, I guess we have to start trusting them at some point.
Yeah?
I take it we have you to thank for destroying the missiles before they hit our ship, thus saving our lives.
There was something in your voice that I trusted.
Did I mention we're sorry?
And knowing that the EM pulse caused damage to your ship, I'm willing to accept that it was unintentional. I'm not so willing. Power has been restored to the city's affected homes. There was considerable impact in our economic systems. They will recover. But we still don't know the extent of the damage. Nothing compared to the event of meeting a race of people from another world for the very first time. It's profound. You've said that Tigria holds the key to returning to your home planet. Could you be more specific?
Chairman Ashland, we believe we possess a piece of alien technology that is capable of transporting living matter across the galaxy.
We'd like to borrow your star.
I'm sorry, our star gig.
Kind of a ring thing. Comes with a dialer. You put symbols, it spins around, the lights come on, flushes sideways. It's like this. Once it's activated, it is able to transport you from one planet to another instantaneously. In this case, from the great to our planet Earth.
Thought I'd say that on draft night, and that appears to have had a major impact that a lot of those rounds shook out. The said the council did impact their decision, but Stanley was the highest player on the board when they picked. And now Ronnie Stanley would say the night has broken in his favor, and he's happy to be a Raven.
Baltimore, what are they getting?
We're getting a great athlete, a competitor, and a winner.
And tough.
And tough.
I don't know that.
Race is the physical part of the game.
We just, invested a lot in the jump.
WMAR ABC2 getting it done.
They treat you as bad as they treat us.
It's disgraceful.
Yes. You know what? I bet you thought of this.
Thank you.
Even if you're right, knowing our history will do no harm. It helps us. What if this wing does exist? Imagine, after all these centuries, finding a piece of our past. And what if our past was buried for a good reason? Travelers from another world are seeking our help.
Besides the language, there's almost nothing to indicate how these people got here. No archaeological data, no ancient writings, no documentation of any artifacts.
I found no mention of the chopper eye nor any other technology used by the Goa'uld.
Well, that's a little weird. Goa'uld are damn litter bugs. They usually leave a lot of crap behind.
That is most often the case.
This is a comprehensive history of the grave. It's a joke.
I know, there's nothing here dating back further than 300 years.
Maybe a year is longer on this planet.
Maybe, sir, but even so. Without an idea of where the Tigrians came from, we have no way of finding the Stargate.
So either they're hiding something from us,
Or their entire past has been erased.
Where do you spend the most time sitting? Your couch? Your car? Your office? Because your body was built for more than sitting.
Moments later, Jenny Giles. Look at the incredible move. Freezes a defender. Maryland finishes the regular season unbeaten. A 10-8 victory tonight in Happy Valley. Excuse me, 10-9 is your final. So if it's sports, please stay with us when we check.
$99 a month. Or buy pieces and lowers and transforms.
Oh, I got this. Just gotta reach the check. Almost there. I can't reach it.
If you have alligator arms, you avoid picking up the check. What? That's what you do.
I got this. Thanks, guys.
If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
Oh, that is good crispy duck.
We're not telling you how to use your garage.
In junior college, I couldn't get the classes I needed. One evening,
Or the Restyled Accord. Their 2015 IIHS Count Safety Kit with standard rear view. Get moving to your Honda dealer. You've got a garage to fill. Get a great deal at the Honda Dream Garage sales event. Now at your Honda dealer.
For us to say goodbye tonight, our security guard, Jay, just left a few minutes ago, and as he pulled away, he said, "See you guys tomorrow."
That sums it up, doesn't it?
Yeah. We want to remind you to continue to follow us at foxbaltimore.com, also on social media, our Facebook page and Twitter.
Okay, we're going to say goodnight.
And things will continue on Fox 45 Morning News beginning tomorrow at 5 a.m.
All right. For Jennifer Gilbert, I'm Kai Jackson. We now send it inside to Bruce Cunningham with tonight's Sports Unlimited. Bruce.
Our news colleagues, we are humbled to know you. Very fine job today. Sleep well. You served us well. Now to sports. It's been 13 years since the Ravens have had a top 10 pick in the NFL.
A library pass for a tour of the ship. And when were you going to inform me of this?
I order B-14, I get B-14.
Did you want to get home? But my first priority is the security of this ship and crew.
Monson, your ship and crew are going nowhere unless we find that gate.
I just don't like the idea of giving a guided tour of Prometheus to the same people who've got gun batteries aimed at us.
We do the same damn thing.
Colonel Ronson, we need these people to get home. And we didn't exactly make a good first impression.
We'll do this little barbecue of yours. But that's as far as I go.
Do we have a barbecue?
How many planets has SG-1 been to?
133.
And on each of them, the ones inhabited by humans at least, there's been some indication of their origins, right? I mean, a temple, some ruins.
It is indeed a mystery, John Square. A Goa would not bring this Winitari to a new world and not force him to build monuments in his honor.
Well, I don't care how hard you try, you can't erase history. Something has to remain. You just need to find it.
We are being watched.
The guy half hiding behind the bookshelf? Been casing us since we got here. And not very well either.
Most impressive. And you say much of the technology incorporated into your vessel is of alien origin?
Yes. Most of the key systems, in fact. It's one thing to build a ship, it's another to fly it across the galaxy.
We haven't quite gotten that part straightened out yet.
We use a rare element called quadria to power our hyperdrive engines. But it can be extremely unstable. In fact, that instability ultimately led to the explosion above your planet. We had to eject the reactor.
Well, why use such a dangerous substance to power your ship?
I've asked the same question.
For the time being, the quadria is our shortcut to interstellar travel. More stable forms of energy simply don't provide enough power to run the hyperdrive.
Several of my advisors have expressed concern that this is a military vessel. What would you have me say to them?
That they're right.
Prometheus was designed primarily for defensive purposes.
From these goals you mentioned,
Yes.
without your main source of power.
With or without the Florida reactor, this ship is more than capable of defending itself against attack.
May I introduce Colonel William Ronson, commander of the Prometheus.
It is not. I assure you, Colonel, we would not attack without provocation.
There are several gun batteries aimed at my ship, sir.
Well, we must defend ourselves from any action you might take. For instance, should Chairman Ashman and I fail to appear at a specific time, my men have orders to fire those batteries.
Then perhaps we had better continue the tour.
Please, Major Carter, after you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
May we be of assistance?
Forgive me, I did not want to intrude. My name is Tarek Salaman. I'm a professor of mathematics here at the university.
Well, I'm Jonas Quinn. This is Teal'c. If you're curious about us, you should just come over.
With respect, Mr. Quinn, it is not you I was curious about. It is what you seek that interests me.
Continue.
I've heard that you seek evidence of the ring of the gods. I believe I can help you find it.
I hope everything is satisfactory. I didn't expect to host before dinner when we started.
It's fascinating to realize we are eating food grown and prepared on a world millions of light years away.
And frozen millions of years ago.
It's the best we have on board.
Mr. Chairman, we couldn't help but notice in our research that your history seems limited to the last 300 years.
Prior to our recorded history, our people endured a long and terrible dark age. One may desperately wish to forget. Thus only after we emerged from this story to be recorded.
But that means that you're missing thousands of years of your past.
Yes. Aren't you curious? Well, it's hardly a question of choice, Colonel. Even if we wish to know our ancient history, there's none to study. All evidence of it was destroyed centuries ago. We believe the volcano 4 years ago has no intrinsic value to our society. The society of the new era has no need to know how they suffered. On Earth, we study our past to learn from them. Whereas we believe that nostalgia is a sign of weakness.
I'm sure both points of view have merit.
Well said, Major. A drink. To history. And to the future. Colonel Neil, Corbin, Neil was interesting.
Glad you liked it.
You didn't say that.
Well, I did. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, now that we've gotten to know each other a little better, do you think having those guns pointed at us is completely necessary?
Would you, Colonel Ronson, not be as vigilant?
Yes. I'm sure he would.
Mr. Chairman? Cook office. I'll join you in a moment. I apologize for Commander Coffer's behavior. Diplomacy is not his strength.
Yes, we share that quality in common.
Since I took office, I have been seen publicly as being weak in matters of civic defense. As a result, office has growing political support.
Our arrival hasn't helped things much, has it?
No. My only hope is mistrust does not interfere with your quest for the Stargate. I believe finding it would be a great discovery for our people.
Please, excuse the state of my office. So, you said you could help us find the Ring of the Gods. How?
With these. I spent a lifetime collecting them. Relics from before my people turned them back on their god.
To which god are you referring?
Our creator, Horus. Only a few of us dare believe in him.
The symbol of Hellur.
You know him?
Hellur is not a god. He is a Goa'uld.
He's the one who made us. The relics speak of him as the creator of all life, the one who spoke us into existence.
More likely, he's the one who enslaved your ancestors and brought them here from Earth.
Hellur must have abandoned your people many years ago, when the resources he sought were depleted.
Then Abraham must have tried to destroy all evidence of their former gods and their defiance, including everything to do with the Stargate.
They did not destroy everything. This remains.
Shannon is dropping by. He's awesome. He's a great actor, but he's very, very dry. Also, his comedy is his humor is very dry. And I just love having him on the show. And we have him on the show every single night. I love that guy so much. We have great music tonight, you guys. From Ray Shremmerd right there, everybody. Ray Shremmerd. Ray Shremmerd. Ray Shremmerd. I got the Is that their song? They sing that? I think Ray Shremmerd, they're famous for singing that song that goes like, I think that's Six. That is the band Six, sure. I was thinking of that because I do love these guys and they're great, but I was thinking that Six song is great.
Good song. How does it go?
It goes like this, it goes, I'm sitting at the bar, we show a little bit of the video just to see just the video a quick second. Guys, it is time for tonight's show. Hashtag. These are great ones here. You guys are on Twitter, right? You use Twitter, everybody? We use Twitter on our show every single week, so if you watch our show, you want to play along, we do this thing every Wednesday where I send out a hashtag where I ask you guys to tweet out things based on that topic. So since animal movies like Zootopia and The Jungle Book are dominating the box office, I went on Twitter and started a hashtag called My Pet Is Weird. And I asked you guys to tweet out something weird or funny your pet has done. We got thousands and thousands of tweets within 30 minutes. It was a trending topic in the U.S. So thank you for those tweets. I appreciate that. Now I thought I'd share some of my favorite My Pet Is Weird tweets from you guys. Here we go. This first one's from @JessieHarp19. She says, after I change clothes, my dog tries to attack me because she thinks I'm a different person. This one's from Natalie Wardius. She says, my cat will stand halfway in her litter box and look me directly in the eye as she pees on the carpet. I know what I can do.
Alright, you know what, let me just say this. You know, what's Ray Shremmer, right?
Yeah.
What's Shremmer backwards?
Drummers.
Drummers. What do drummers play with?
Sticks. Came over me, that's what that happens. When I hear that song, I have to cape it up.
Yeah. You got to cape it up.
You know, I have to cape it up. I mean, yeah, Superman versus Batman, yeah. What do they have in common?
Capes.
Thank you. Spoiler alert, that's what happens at the end. You go, whoa, my bad, you wear a cape too?
Yeah.
Let's talk about this. Let's have a drink.
Let's go have some krypton.
Yeah, let's not bring up kryptonite or whatever.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
We'll just be cool about it.
Don't talk about that.
You wear a cape, I wear a cape. That's something that not many people have in common.
No. It bonds them.
It bonds them, absolutely. Yeah. Well, we have Adam Levine and we have Michael Shannon on tonight.
Deal with them one way or another. I prefer to help.
It's cool and it's fun. It's so 2018 and that's what I'm trying to say. Turn your clocks ahead.
Yeah,
I want to remind you to turn your clocks ahead 2 years tonight.
And then that fashion will be everywhere. It'll be old by then. Big floppy hat, cane, cape.
I understand. The cape is going to come back. All right, this is my pet is weird. It's from @WonderRX Jr. He says every time I pull down the toaster, my dog goes down with it. When my toaster comes out, he jumps up and barks at it. This one's from @Jeff Coates.
Oh, boom, bingo, zing, zang, zing, zing, zang, boom.
Jeff, yeah, lame, exactly. Jeff Capes is where it's at.
What's Jeff Capes have to say?
Jeff Capes says, my dog once sniffed the butt of a dog on TV. Say your clock's ahead tonight. 2 years ahead.
Say your VCR.
Say your VCR ahead. 2 years.
2 years.
This one's from Amalia Halpin. She says, every time I change clothes in my room, my fish stops swimming and just stares at me until I'm done. Well, hello. You wearing that? Little boy. This one's from @JudyJG. She says, my brother used to back his behind into my neighbor's chain link fence. Then poop threw it into the neighbor's yard. That's fantastic. This one's from Emily Ann 0113. She says, my cat thinks he's human. He sits up like this and watches TV. Look at this photo. This last one is a video. There's a video component to it, yeah. This is from @HairSiler. She says, my friend's cat sucks his own tail. Take a look at this.
shot.
What you do. That's fine. That's socially acceptable. Or you can put an exclamation point on it. Like new Chips Ahoy Salt Chunky Cookies. They're soft and chunky, but also soft.
Your perfect record doesn't get you anything.
On exclusive iSeries models.
Who won't raise your rates due to your first accident?
Neighbor.